What's up, guys? J Flesh Tanks. As you can see, the rack is starting to come along. Last time you guys saw this rack, it was just, I believe it was just one tank, so it's been a little bit since I've been down here kind of showing this. Obviously, I have all the tanks. I've actually got the lights in. Lights are shop lights. I got them at Home Depot for like 13 bucks, and then I had to buy the bulbs. They're T12 fixtures, and they run two 48-inch 40-watt T12 bulbs, and they're all the bulbs that I bought are daylight bulbs, just so I can grow some mosses and things like that. Nothing, obviously, I'm not growing baby tears in these tanks, but I wanted to be able to, if I wanted to, throw a ball of moss in the tank and it not wither away and die. The way this is working, lights are hung from the ceiling and then hung from the bottom of the rack. The way that this is set up, and I've been watching these tanks for like 2 hours just to make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to do. I was actually doing maintenance on the cichlid tank, which I'll show those guys here real soon, and these two planet tanks over here. But the way this works is it's just a Tupperware, not a Tupperware, a Rubbermaid storage. I think it's a 30-gallon unit. It's got a whole bunch of pot scrubbers in it, and then I'm going to run probably carbon or whatever in the underneath it. There's a real 1400 pump that pumps from right there up to right here, and there's a valve, and I have everything wide open right now. I just wanted to see if it could, if the whole system could handle everything being wide open. But there's a ball valve right here if it couldn't, and then it comes up into this T right here. There's a ball valve there, right above this wood. There's a ball valve there, and there's one there, and then it tees off, and then it comes up here. I'll show you what's going on. So the pump actually pumps the water up into these three tanks. That's where those T's are. Like I said, each one has valves, but I have it wide open for right now. DIY PVC overflows. As that water comes in here, that DIY PVC overflow actually flows down into these tanks right here, and then right here. This isn't all done. I'm just running it for right now. Then once again, same principle, DIY PVC overflows, and those flow down into the sump, and then the whole process starts over again. So everything is working right now. I'm not seeing any leaks. I did do a power outage simulation, but I'm not going to run the tank while I'm sleeping just yet. I'll probably wait till I get home from work, let it run for a good 6-7 hours, come down here and make sure everything's running the way it's supposed to. But that's what we got going on right now. As soon as this is bulletproof, and I know there's an unlikely chance of any water hitting the floor, even though it's concrete and there's a drain over there, I still don't want to have, this is probably 60 plus, and this is like 50 because they're not all the way up, plus another 25 in there. So we're talking about 70-75 gallons of water. You don't want to have that hit the floor, period. So once I know for a fact all this stuff is bulletproof, highly unlikely it's going to hit the floor, I'll start working on this. I have most everything I need except another Rio pump. And then we'll get into the fun part of actually putting some stuff in here. I'm probably going to put something super simple like white clouds in there just to see how they do cycle-wise. I got an actual couple bags of media in a canister filter that I jammed in the 75, and then in a back filter on this 20-gallon. Then I'm actually going to take out and put in there as soon as I know for a fact it's all running and rolling. If you guys got any questions for me, let me know. I mean, hopefully all this stuff comes out well. It's working right now. 2 hours I've been sitting in this chair down here watching this, and I've been, I did simulated 2 power outages, and everything picked up and was running the way it's supposed to. So hopefully I can move on and start actually doing the fun part and putting some stuff in there and getting everything cycled and ready to go. Aquascape wise, I don't know. I'm probably not doing anything. If I'm not doing substrate, why do that? I'll probably put some pieces of wood, buffer the water, things like that. But like I said, I'm probably going to start with something real cheap, easy. Some white clouds, just make sure that they roll in the tank. And I like white clouds anyway, so if they do well, they'll go in one of my planted tanks anyway. So that's what I'm got going on, guys. I don't want to go on too much longer. I mean, you're looking at bare tanks. I just wanted to kind of show you what's going on, and I'll get some updates on some other tanks coming up, because these tanks are doing really well, and some cichlids. And the reef's doing pretty good. I mean, it's doing pretty good. So I'll show you all that stuff coming up. If you got any questions for me, hit me up, and we'll see y'all next time. Fishroom. All right, guys. Later.